Alright guys, this time around we're going to take a look at some gravity and different ways that you can apply gravity inside to build a game. We'll go ahead and start off here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and place in a just a basic little circle. The circle image, this one, we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So inside the build a game, you have different options for how you want to apply gravity. Each tile has its own set of gravity, so if you want things going in different directions, then you can have things going whichever way you want them to go. As a for instance, inside of here, if I go to my gravity, I've got two different main gravity types. You have a gravity pull, so if you want to pull objects towards this one, meaning like for the player to be able to stay on it and circle around it. You can also do things with the faux gravity that if you want to use it and actually have it attract to a different object, and then that of course having a ground distance is how close will it start to check, and then how fast will it change its speed for its rotation to match the angle. What we'll do though, we'll leave it as a gravitational pull so that it pulls the player in towards it. Alright, and then just a quick check just so you can see, is it the collider for the object? If you notice, the collider that we saved out with it is a little bit of an angle. So if you see the character walking around, he's actually walking based on those edges, not the actual image. So he'll have a little bit of a bump to him, which will be fine for this one. Alright, so we've got the gravitational pull right there. And then let's grab our character. And also, let's grab a camera. There we go. And then for the character, let's be sure that he's set up. The controller box, we'll make sure that it's set up to the right height. Let's see, player height to be about 14 by 7. And then for the gravity side, you can do 5. The -5 going downwards for gravity is a kind of a default for the character. If you want him to stick even more to it, you can do it. If you want to do less, where he's kind of floaty around the shape, you can do that one as well. Then we'll have the character match angle. This one, we'll want to make sure that we actually use our gravitational force so the player will move towards the object. But then also the match angle, this is going to be like if you have the regular character and you're just walking around and you want him to walk up and down terrain and look like he's matching that type of angle as well. Alright, so we have a fall from gravity. If your player's not moving fast enough, then he can fall. The speed is defined here, so how fast does he have to walk in order to stay on it. And then we can also have the rotate speed, how quickly does the angle match the angle that he's on. And we'll also do a distance check, how far, is basically think of tiles, so you got the 4 to 6 range right here, your character will still be considered basically on the ground. And then you can do a flip check. This is how far before he can flip around to another object and jump to another surface. Alright, and the amount is basically saying, does he turn increments of 180s? Does he flip completely around, or does he flip like halfway, quarter way? And you can just slide whichever way you want for that one to be. So we'll do a 180, so he's just a straight turn from whatever direction he's at. Alright, so this can be basically all the character needs for him. And then we'll do a quick check on this to see how it looks. So what we should see is the character, and now we can see that the character can walk around, and he's walking around on those on that collider box, going around it. And you can also do, by just the default set right here, you can do a jump, so you can jump or you can double jump, and that'll let him do any different types of stuff. Alright, so that's gonna be the basic gravity piece for it. Let's add a couple other pieces in so you can see the flipping amount, so you can see him going from one shape to another shape. Alright, so one quick part, I'll add in a box right here, and we'll scale our box out so we have a little bit of space for it. And then if you want to do a UV correction on it, and just meaning tiling, you can tile the pieces in a little bit more right there. So we'll tile those in, we'll get the eyedropper tool, and place one above, place one below, and then we can put one on the side, and we'll just rotate it to the side right there. Alright, so then if we have something like this, then we can put in another couple of shapes, and then you can even take the shape and then you can skew the shape itself. So if you want to take it, make it a little bit different, Maybe even rotate it to the angle a little bit so you can see him changing angles a little differently on it. Alright, we'll test this out so you can see it. Alright, there we go. So we can go around, so then you can jump, and then you can actually go to the other shape going across. And when he gets to certain parts, if you notice, he's going to a fall state because his raycasting across it. If you fall off of it, you can get where it just goes, oh, I don't see it anymore, so I fall to the next spot. So then we can go, or we go back up to the shapes. We can actually go up and walk around on the top parts. There you go. So it's going to be kind of the basic gravity side, where if you're just really wanting to create a game that is all around movement for up and down and around to the player, you'll be able to do that with it. Alright, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it.